Hey guys, I feel like today I really had my first experience as a Navy wife. I've been dating my now husband for 2 years, and I've been a Navy girlfriend. And a Navy girlfriend really means like you're nothing. According to the Navy, you're really nothing. Anyway, my husband re-enlisted in the Navy today. So he had his reenlistment. He's taking 6 more years. Like we already knew, this is our discussion. We know where we're going. We kind of have a plan. So for me, backstory, I never wanted to be with someone in the military. I live in DC metropolitan area. It's a big military, government, politic zone. And I always was like, no military men, no politics. Like I don't want a part of any of that. I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to have to tailor my life according to decisions that he has made for his. So when I started dating my husband, that is something that I realized that I had my plan, God has his plan, and he was looking at my plan and laughing. And I am now, fast forward 2 years later, married to a Navy man. And today was the first time that I really realized that is heavy. Like being a military wife is heavy. And although it's not your job, it is a job. And there are sacrifices that you are going to have to make being a military spouse that other spouses don't necessarily have to make. And I'm going to use the word wife a lot because I'm a wife, but this goes both ways, husband or wives, spouses in the military. I will use wife a lot. I don't mean to offend anybody, but I am a military wife, so I kind of say wife. It's just natural. In his ceremony, like we went to lunch, I really didn't know what to expect. He was like, you just stand there and look pretty. I said, okay. So they come out to do his ceremony, and I stepped back. You know, they're all in uniform. There's all men and a couple of women that came to see, like Navy women, but all Navy people, and then me. So I kind of stepped back, and they're like, no, you're his wife, so you stand next to him. So as he swears, he's taken out of the Navy for a second, he's sworn back into Navy, whatever that procedure is, I'm standing next to him as his wife. And I realized that the moment I became his wife, I became someone the Navy recognizes, that I have benefits with them, and not only is my husband going to care for me, but the Navy is going to care for me. And I was really shocked when after he swore in and he got a certificate that they stopped and the ceremony continued, and they had a certificate for me as his spouse and my name on everything, like thanking me for my service to the military as his wife, and what I'm going to have to give up as his wife, and the sacrifices I'm going to have to make, and the support that I'm going to have to give him to allow him to be his best. And it set with me and it clicked with me at that moment that I have put a ring on my finger and signed up for something more than I realized. Like, it's always been the Navy, and him being in the military is like his job. Just like I go to the Census Bureau and I do my thing, he goes to his office and he does his thing. We come home and we're just normal people. And this was the first time that I realized that this next tour, like I'm gonna have to take on a lot, and I'm gonna have to really step into the steps and the shoes of a military spouse. And I was really honored that they took the time. Like we got married 3 weeks ago, so you know it's not like we've been married for months and this has all been planned. We got married 3 weeks ago, and the captain took time to sign a certificate for me as a Navy spouse, and just made me realize that this is a lot more than I realized and I thought it was going to be, and I am ready for it, and I am going to be the best Navy wife that I can possibly be. And I will share all the ups and downs on this page on my blog because I know they're going to be there. But this was like a win for me. This was a realization for me that what I signed up for is more than just being his wife, but being a wife in the U.S. Navy. So great day, eye-opening, and my honestly first experience of something being military and Navy, and you are a military spouse now, and my first encounter with what that is going to look like. So 6 more years at least we'll see how this goes.